So I've already talked about net neutrality, and specifically with Steven Crowder's case of his, stance of being against net neutrality, and of course Ajit Pai, the FCC chairman. The FCC voted 3-2 in gutting these net neutrality regulations. This won't take place until it's approved by the Office of Management and Budget, and there will also be a lot of lawsuits trying to get this reversed, saying that it is the opposite of the FCC's goal, etc., etc. But there's been this. One of the people who has been against net neutrality is Ben Shapiro. What a surprise! Now, there's this video that has been made as a rebuttal to him, and I will link it down below in the description. It is really good, it's really solid, and it is by a network engineer, and he has debunked Ben Shapiro. Basically, Ben Shapiro uses the very common talking points, and I've already talked about these on a few occasions, but the first common talking point is that the regulations of net neutrality were placed just in 2015, so it was only 2 years ago, and the internet was just fine before that. But under the Telecommunications Act, it was already being, in 1996, it was already being regulated. This is just reclassifying it and redefining it. So it was already regulated. That's why it was like that. So it was just changing, and that's a very common talking point. Another talking point is that, there's something that it says that everything should load at the same time, which is extremely false. And this is the thing, people don't seem to understand anything about the internet. You should be able, whatever speed you pay for, everything that you do should be that speed. It shouldn't be varying for different packages or whatever, sites or streaming services you're on. So you always have to use this example. You have, let's say, a blog, your Facebook page, you're loading up your Facebook page, and you have a YouTube video. Now, which one takes up more bandwidth? It's going to be the YouTube video. Now, the YouTube video will take more time to load, so the pages are not loading at the same time. It takes longer for the YouTube page to load. It's just that they are both being loaded at the same speed that you're paying for. So the megabits, whatever it be that you're paying for, it will load the page with that speed. But something that is bigger, like a YouTube video, will take longer to load. And I don't think people seem to understand that. It doesn't say that everything has to load at the same time. It's saying that whatever speed you pay for, that should be the speed for everything that you do. And I don't see how you could possibly argue against that in any way, shape, or form. And that is another common talking point that is just simply ridiculous, and I don't really understand where it comes from, but it is very misinterpreted, and he uses some kind of stupid another analogy, a water analogy. Analogies are commonly used by the right wing because of things like trickery and deceit, and wanting to be very deceitful in how they describe a certain issue. But make sure you guys do check out this video. It's a very good debunking of Ben Shapiro, and Ben Shapiro using very common talking points here. But make sure you guys do check it out. Support independent progressive media by leaving a subscription down below. Leave a like and share the video. Help us out on Patreon, or you can donate in other ways. Links are in the description down below. We are fighting Trump tooth and nail, and we will continue to do so with your help.